William Owen, your Region 1 Program Manager, with reminders and recognition for the month of November. When it comes to this time of year, you can't help but correlate November with Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you guys, your hard work, and your effort. This month, we have quite a few coordinators that have been recognized for this hard work. Sometimes, as you know, the work that you do goes unnoticed. We're a lot of times behind the scenes. It's great every now and then for our FRYSC to be highlighted and placed in the forefront. First off, we want to recognize Mr. Dante Tyler. He completed the three-peat for Region 1. He was the FRYSC recipient of the Henry J. Cower Award for Center Excellence. Great job, Dante. Long overdue. Now, staying within that same district, Paducah Independent, Ms. Latoya Benberry, coordinator of Kids Company 2, is part of the pilot program set up by the Pritchard Committee for family-friendly certified schools. I can't wait to see what feedback and guidance she can give us on how to implement all that encompasses what a family-friendly certified school is within the districts within our region. And I'd also like to take the time to recognize our FRYSC, or centers that are also known as combined centers. These centers have the daunting task of everything from sometimes being the only FRYSC in their district or in their county, serving sometimes more than 2 schools with limited assistance, and also having twice the paperwork or data entry due to the fact that they service all of our components. So if you are FRYSC, just want to let you know how much I appreciate your hard work and your efforts that go into your day-to-day activities and you servicing your students and your families in your respective districts and communities. We have 12 in Region 1, and those centers are Heart to Heart, Family Connection, CAPS, West Hopkins, Lyon County, Reedland, Kids First, Flash, Murray, Stars, The Connection, and Family Ties. These are all of our FRYSC centers. I want to thank you all for participating in the CPP training. I know it takes a lot for you to miss time out of your day from your students and other duties that you take part in your school, as you are an intricate piece of what's going on. I appreciate you taking the time to be there for our training. Just as a reminder, before you get into the CPP process fully, where you're writing your action components, make sure you complete your needs assessment and review that information with your advisory council. Now, those needs assessment data sheets, while they were sent on email, you can access those also on the Division of FRYSC website. And that link is right here underneath me. There's the link right there. All right. And also, one of the coordinators who was looking at some of the forms did notice that on the FRYSC page, and this may be true for the FRC and the YSC page also, that one of the components was listed twice. So referrals to health, I think, was the one that she referenced, and it was mentioned twice. So if you look at the back of your needs assessment data sheet and you see it's on there 2 times, you only have to put the data in there once. If you have any questions about it, reach out. If I've caused you additional confusion, I will gladly clarify. That's right. You guessed it. What are some things to do for that in the meantime, in between time? What can you do as a coordinator to stay ahead? First things first, evaluate. As you're completing programs through the month of November, make sure you evaluate these programs and activities as they occur. You can even go a step further and record your implementation info on your action components in FRYSC Count. An important action that should take place monthly, but should really be focused on, especially in November and December as you're getting closer to the midway point of your fiscal year, is to review your budget. So if there are any needed changes, go ahead and prepare your budget for an amendment, complete your request form, and get it prepared for your next advisory council meeting. Another monthly practice that we must keep in mind, even in the month of November, is to enter our Infinite Campus data, whether that's our individual interventions or our group data. Make sure you have it up to date in Infinite Campus. Remember, the division guideline is to stay within 2 weeks of the date. And last but not least, check your email often. With correspondence coming from your RPM, district contact, even your principal and community members, it's important to stay on top of what's coming up, not only for yourself, but the families in which you service also. Our what to do when you don't know what to do topic of today is centered around assemblies. With so many different COVID guidelines still in place, it's tough to get presenters in for school-wide assemblies. Maybe have discussions with your principal and your district technology department to see if you could still have presenters either come in or stream from their personal locations and then send it out to the teachers within your building. And maybe within each classroom, utilizing their projector and their computer, they can project the assembly to the students. Students are still in their respective classes, and you're able to get the content to all of them at the same time. As FRYSC, I know you're flexible, I know you're innovative, and not everything is always gonna work for every person. But if you are able to do this, this may be a way that you can continue to implement things like school-wide assemblies without causing any issues or any concerns when it comes to COVID. Before I get out of here, hopefully you've all had the opportunity to review the email from Melissa Goins, our director. We will utilize a flatline format for funding on this upcoming fiscal year. When we say flatline, all that means is that the money or the allocation that you received the previous year will be the exact same for your upcoming year. So whatever your budget is this year, that's what it'll be for FY23. From the coordinator standpoint, there's no extra data to submit, even for our preschool people that self-report. So you guys just hang tight. Additional information will come out a little later in the spring about submitting your budget, deadlines, and things of that nature. Our centers who are participating in the legislative page program, this is a reminder that those page applications are due on December the 1st. I hope you all are having a great month so far. I hope you're able to get some family time in, especially around the Thanksgiving holiday. And for those districts who get the whole week off, hope you get to enjoy yourself and enjoy some good food. As a reminder, if you need me, my preferred mode of contact is always email. But if you're more of a text message person, that's fine. If you'd like to give me a phone call, that is great as well. Just when you need help or assistance, feel free to reach out. If I don't have the information, I'll gladly seek other sources to get you the information that you need. I hope you're all healthy and safe, and I look forward to seeing you soon if numbers continue to decline. So have a blessed one.